Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is CJ and today we're feeling a little bit festive. It is now December, or at least it will be when I'm posting this. So I thought we would play some Sims today and decorate one of the city living apartments, but for Christmas or Yule or just a bit wintry. I personally celebrate Christmas and Yule, but you know, Christmas steals a lot of traditions from a lot of different cultures, so you know. What I plan to do with this is I am going to completely just destroy this apartment, keep the windows, the front door, because we have to keep the front door, and the walls, and the exterior walls. I'm going to redo the entire floor plan. We can't remove this because it's part of the apartment, but we can remove everything else. Let's kill those walls. Let's kill those walls. Let's put these right, and we can delete that one. I always do that. I spin it so fast. Right. Okay. Base. I'm going to get rid of that light, and we're going to go in, and I'm going to put in the small lights just for now. We missed deleting something. I'm not going to give myself a budget for this build because it's quite a small place to decorate. But what I'm thinking is this. I'm going to put a wall here, and then this room here is going to become our bathroom. I'm going to have this as like the living area. Probably, I think I'm going to keep it open, but like maybe living to dining, like living, kitchen, dining in this space. And then, that's quite a big bedroom. And then maybe have it like that as a bedroom. That could work. We could potentially get 2 bedrooms in here. They would be small. Yeah, so we could potentially fit 2 bedrooms in here, like a kid's room and an adult's room. So maybe I'm going with it. I'm going with it. So first things first, I'm just going to cover that in the wood, and we'll get another light into that room over there. There we go. Okay. Or that could be the bathroom. They're both the same size. Maybe I'll make it an office. But basically, I just really wanted to have the bay window as where we're going to put the Christmas tree. A bay window is a perfect spot for a Christmas tree. I'm quite a big lover of Christmas, so, and just that this time of year, like winter, it's my fave. It is my fave. What can I say? So first things I'm going to do, I think it's under, helps if I spell things correctly. So we've got a few options for the Christmas tree. I could get a sim in to decorate that one, or I believe there should be, there's another one. There's another one. Let's check through the packs. There it is. Oh, get my move objects. Always forget to put that on when I first start a build. God. Oh, right. Okay, so these are our 3 options for the Christmas trees, I think. Let me just check seasons again. That one we've already looked at. We'll get some of maybe that out. Unfortunately, because it's an apartment, we can't use the decor box, but that's fine. Yeah, that's that one. Okay, so that's our 3 options for festive trees. I do think that one, this might be the one I go for. I think this one this time for me. And then we can twist it so we've got the star facing it. Right, okay. That is where we're starting. Okay, we are going to go for... Right, let's I think use the same door here. Door there, door there, door there. I think potentially we could have a TV See, if I put the tree here, does it create a weird situation? What if I have it not in the middle of the... What if I push it back here? And then we could have the TV stand there, potentially. And then some prezzies around it. Let's get some furniture in and just kind of envision it. TV, maybe like this. Oh, I like that. And then big. I'm not going to use these pieces, but I'm just trying to picture a size 3-seater there, and then we could have kitchen counters. I probably will use these ones because they don't clip too badly with that window. They fit quite nicely there. Thinking maybe kitchen filling in that space there, and then we have maybe that's the kitchen area, and then we could have a dining table. Maybe one, maybe that sort of size. That's too big. Maybe that sort of size one, and then we'll have 4-seater, and then we could probably get a desk over here and a little computer situation there. Again, not using this furniture. This is filler furniture. It's just so I can kind of get an idea of where everything's going. But I think that seems like a good spot. We could potentially go a bit wild and have the one of the festive fireplaces along this wall, or maybe even here. I think here, so it's near the TV, would probably work best. That's my thought process. And then let's go to see if I've... Oh, but I did think about making this an office. No, we're going to make it a bedroom. We're going to make it a bedroom. We are going to make it a bedroom. So we'll have a single bed in here. We'll make that maybe a kid's room, and then we can have a double bed in there. Perfect, that fits. And then this becomes our bathroom, which that'll all very easily fit. Okay, now I have an idea of where everything's going. Good. Let's get going for Christmas. So the vibe I'm thinking of for this is like kind of a bit retro looking. My Christmas tree this year is got the multicolored lights. I've got handmade ornaments on it. I'm going for nostalgia Christmas. So that's kind of the vibe I want to go for in here, which is why I'm going for these counters, because to me these counters just scream the 2000s. I can't put upper cabinets anywhere really in this section, which is frustrating. I could potentially put like one of the tall ones there. I like that. I think I like that. I think that gives it just... It makes it look a bit more realistic because it's got some storage, you know? Yeah. Okay. And then we'll have... I think I'm going to use this sink and have a little... Is that clipping? It is clipping. Ever so slightly. You know what? I don't care enough. I don't care enough. And we're going to go... I think... Yeah, we'll go for the gold because that matches really nicely. And then we need... I think I'll put the fridge here. I think I want to... Does this one come in a swatch that's got like festive things in it? Because I know that's got autumnal stuff. Not really. That's so annoying. That's sad. That's sad. Okay, never mind. In that case, I think I'm going to use the one from... I'm going to go for the red. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, okay. And I'll go with the matching oven. Possibly in this space. It feels like it doesn't really fit. Do we sacrifice the tall counter, the tall one, to have the fridge there? Do we do that? What are you doing? Does that work a bit better? I feel like it does. Okay, that's sad. Okay, we're not having upper cabinets, but this is fine. We can have... Let's get the stove hood, at least. Actually, I think I kind of want to use this one. Maybe we could put that inside a cabinet. Would that be weird to just have it there on its own? I think it is just a bit weird to have it there on its own, and it doesn't... Yeah, maybe we'll leave that. We'll leave it. Unless... What if I just did a half tile one? Does that seem... That feels silly to me. Okay, we'll leave it just bare. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. Not to me, it's not right. I quite like that as a... We'll go for the red. The red drawers. We'll keep it festive. Let's get a sofa. Right, so I kind of want one that's got blankets and stuff on. So I'm kind of thinking possibly one of these ones. Like, I want some clutter already on. I mean, I can add. What if we go super cozy and we go for the book nook one and we do... Ooh, has it got a swatch? That could be quite cozy. We're going for cozy Christmas, but also at the same time there is some really good swatches on some other... I don't know which... I mean, the paranormal one could be cute. That's a bit cozy. I like that. Yeah, I think I never use the light swatch of this, but I feel like this is what I want to go for today. I feel like it fits, but does this one have a swatch that could potentially work? I mean, it is red and green, but it's just not the right sort of red and green. That could work, but I just don't like the green base on it. You know what? I love this item, but I just don't think this is the right place for it, unfortunately. We could get another little sofa, a small one here. Could this one work quite nicely in like the burgundy? Yes. See, now this makes me feel like this one might be out of place, and I kind of think actually the cats and dogs one in the beige. Maybe not. That's not like the vibe I'm going for. Maybe it is the vibe. Maybe it is the vibe. I'll come back to it. I will keep it as it is, and I will see how much I like it. Let's get a coffee table. I'm feeling like this is going to be a dark... We've got dark wood in the front door. We've got dark wood on the kitchen counters and over here. So I think we're going to keep it the darker one. See, for me, Christmas just reminds me of reading and being cozy and cuddling up with a good book. So I just think books when I think Christmas. That being said, I have also decorated my Christmas decorations while also being nostalgic. I've made a lot of my own Christmas decorations myself this year. I'm in a bigger house than I was for my last couple of Christmases, so it felt a bit empty when I had just like the stuff that would fit in a flat now in a house. So I've made Christmas stars to hang from my ceiling out of old Harry Potter books, but now it's got like a little magical new usage. So, you know, why not? Anyway, off topic completely. Let's get... Yes, books. That's why I picked that one, because books makes me think of Christmas, and cozy, and that's the vibes we're going for. And I'm feeling like one of the things that's throwing me is this wallpaper, because it's too light to feel cozy. Do you know, does that make sense? It needs some warmth to it, and I could go a bit bold and go for a burgundy and sort of deep red and go really Christmassy, and I think I want to commit, and then I might change out. Okay, I think I'm fully committing, and I'm just gonna search red and green. I'm gonna filter by red and green, and we're gonna find red and green sofas, and we're gonna red and green the fuck out of this flat. Now it's just finding a good 3-seater that fits kind of the vibe. That's not a 3-seater. We could use a chaise. We could use a chaise. We could use that. It's a different shade of green, but could work. We could use cottage living. I think that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Yes. Okay. Now we want a rug. Oh, but I was going to put a fireplace there, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Silly CJ. Right, fuck that. This one's coming in. Get rid of these filters, and let's see. I mean, it does fit. It does fit there, and it's quite cozy. It's quite cozy, right. I'm feeling an armchair is also a really cozy feeling. Like, curling up by the fire in a little armchair with your Christmas tree. Ah, heaven. So I'm thinking, oh, perfect. And yes, I know Sims now can't get past there, but oh well, they can go the other way. No, they can't. No, okay, shit, never mind. The tree's in the way. Okay, I can't put that there. Let's put it here. Let's fit, maybe. Oh! Maybe like this, and then you know what, I'm happy with that. We bring this out a bit. Rug. Now we've got the Christmassy welcome rug, so obviously I'm going to be using that one at our front door. Let's pop that down, and so we've got, I think I want to use that one. Red and green. Two of my favourite colours, to be fair. And if you look at my wardrobe, it is one of only a few actual colours. Most of my clothes are black, and then there's red, green and purple. Usually dark shades. And that is about it when it comes to me doing colour. So... and the red is mostly from Christmas jumpers or football shirts. There you go. CJ likes football. Now you have that information. Boom. Right, let's get rid of that white table, and let's get a nice... we could go for the little green table. We could go for a little gingham situation. We could go full... I'm doing it. We have the space, and I think it's kind of funny. And when else, really, when you're playing Sims, other than in November and December, when it comes to me, are you going to really be using items like this? Like, come on. And maybe we can have it so there's 2 kids in here, and that's why they've got a really big dining table. Or they could just really like hosting. Now the thing is finding chairs to match this. Possibly these could... I like it. We're keeping up with the gold accents there in the kitchen, and this is gonna work. Maybe the sofa's too small. But I really like this sofa. Okay, I think I have a way to make this work. What if I put the sofa over here? And then we'll scooch this door up. Yes, we can have that chair there, and then we can get another sofa in here. Which means I've now got to pick a sofa again. Red, green, and let's look at the light brown ones, because that's kind of like the beigey sort of things, I think. Maybe it's not. Red and green. Let's start at the bottom. Big ones. Right. What if... See, that's just the best one. Use the shades. No, that's too big. Maybe we just do another two-seater. Unless I can find one that I like. And I can't. And it's bugging me. And maybe we just use this one. And then they can get in this gap here. If I shuffle that to like there. There we go. They can get in there. Cool. Oh, no. Just move that out a bit. And then, okay. And now we can go back to the rug situation. Because I'm getting distracted here. The thing is no matter what rug I put, it's going to end up going underneath the Christmas tree. And I know that that's quite a normal situation to have, so let's go for it. Let's centre the coffee table onto that rug. Does that look all right? It feels a bit small, but the space is quite large. But that's okay. Let's find some... Let's clear that off, shall we? We'll go to the bottom with the rugs, because that's usually where you find the biggest ones. That's a bit too big. That's possibly the right size for over there. No. Right. That could be a good one for under there. Maybe. We'll keep that to the side. Oh, this could be cute, because that's got... Maybe I'll use that in the bedroom. And we could use this one. I think it has a darker green. Oh, yes. See, that's gorgeous. Maybe I'm going to shuffle it all just a bit this way. So there's a bit more of a distinction between the living and dining space. Cool. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I think, right. I'm thinking we need to... Right, so... See, now I've filled it in, I can make this just an office space. And I think I'm going to do that. Maybe I will make it so it's like a young couple or somebody who works from home. Probably, I'll keep it quite generic, but we're definitely going Christmassy. And I think, yes, this is going to be an office, which is cute. Because we could maybe fit another Christmas tree into the office if we're sneaky about it. And maybe size something down. Right, bathroom. I think I'm going to go into the bathroom first, actually. And let's... Maybe... Is there any tiles that kind of maybe look a bit Christmassy? I might just go with the green. Or the... We could do the red from the Home Chef Hustle Pack. That's kind of cute. And then... We could just have maybe like plain white or cream flooring. That doesn't look so great. What about... That looks a bit better. Doesn't look great though, does it? No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Do we have anything else which might look a bit more festive? That could be quite... That could be quite festive if we went... If we leaned into it. Could maybe get the floor looking a bit more... green. I mean, actually I kind of like how those patterns work together. I know that's quite busy, but I think I would just probably say I'm a bit of a maximalist. I love it. I love a trinket. I love a trinket. See, okay, bathroom. I want to use that one. Yes, yes. I love Oh, it's my favourite bathtub in the game. I use it all the time. That's so weird. I know. Right, I'm thinking maybe we could do a little counter situation along here. Possibly we could use the Parenthood counters and create a little, like, vanity situation. Like that. That could be cute. And then you get a nice view on, and then you can sit on your toilet down here. You won't be looking out the window, will you? I think, what if I used the green toilet? I'm going to use the green toilet. I'm using the green toilet. I'm using the green toilet! Nobody can stop me. And that means I can use the Parenthood sink, actually. There we go. Oh, no. Pressed the wrong thing. There we go. See, the only... no, because that's silver accents. And we don't want silver accents. We want gold accents because we've got gold there and we've got gold there. So we want gold, green and gold. Now, the green swatch in that comes in with... what if we just use the same swatch as in the kitchen? And then we'll just... yeah, this is fine. And then we'll just have to use, like, one of these sinks and make it gold. There we go. That'll do. Get a mirror. We don't really have a festive mirror per se, so go with this one maybe. Could go with, maybe raise this up a bit. Yeah, get different. It doesn't come in the right shade of gold. Never mind. Hang on. No. Nothing wants to go the... I found it. I have a mirror like this. Except I've got it in black. Surprise! I love mirrors like this. So perfect. It's quite a big bathroom. That's fine. Unless I put laundry. That's not how you spell laundry. That's also... I can put a laundry basket in here. Maybe we'll put it like there. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. And then we could put the washer and dryer in here. And we... that... we'll make them red. We're going for the red and green theme. So we're doing it. Right. What else do we need in a bathroom? We need toilet paper on the walls. Right. Let's do this. This is going to be... right. Okay. No, we'll clutter everything after. Let's get the base furniture down. Bam. I'm going to use this rug, I think. Maybe in this room. And then we'll... right, we'll get a desk. Oh, what if we go... oh, wait, I wanna get one of the Christmas trees. Maybe if we get, like... hang on. If we get the one that's, like, being built, and it's like they haven't quite finished it yet in their office, and they just have it like that just because they want a Christmas tree in their office, because why the fuck would you not want a Christmas tree in your office? So I'm thinking something like this situation for this. Maybe we'll go for... I kind of want to go for that one because that looks cute. And then because we're going like retro, vintage, inspired, nostalgic Christmas vibes, chunky PC, because that just makes me think of old computers that we used to use at school with the disk drive still in it, because my bad boy does not have a disk drive. Poor thing. Because it's just not a given anymore. But there we are. Right. And then bookshelves. What if we go for the book nook kit Bam! Book Nook, where are you? Oh, but maybe, actually, I could, because these come in like a dark, these come in a gorgeous green colour. What if we did like some like built-ins behind their desk? Something like, hear me out, this. And then we could get closed off ones at the top. And then I've got 3 shelves here to clutter and then that little bit there to clutter. Yeah, and then that's like an office. Fuck it, I'm not having the tree. It's too much in there. It's too big. It's too big. But that's a cute little office. And then the and then the bedroom. Bed. Which one of these beds has a good... Oh, you know what I'm thinking could be a good option. There's this bed has a really cute tartan. Tartan just makes me... obviously it makes me think of Scotland, but it also makes me think of Christmas. Because... well, it does. It's red and green. Traditional... when you think of tartan, you think red and green tartan. And that makes me think of Christmas. So, there we are. That's that. Tough shit if you disagree, because I'm allowed an opinion. I want to go... I think I want to use this one from Horse Ranch, because it looks like... sort of like something you'd buy in the 90s. And then... nightstands. Ba, ba, ba. Kind of want to bring in more of the gold accents again, because we've got that over here as well. We've got it in there. I'm just going with the gold. Right, what if we did... what if we go with one from the Book Nook kit? And because that matches the coffee table, and it could be like, oh my god, they bought it at the same time. What? OMG! And then I could do the other side. What if we... yeah. We'll have it like this. Okay. There we go. Right. And then wallpaper in these 2 rooms. Ooh! Click the right things, CJ. Come on, don't slack. I really like this new wallpaper from Adventure Awaits, and I think that looks quite festive and wintry to me. It's got little deers on it, so I think I want to go, although it doesn't really fit in so well. Is there another swatch of this that might... that quite suits it? I think that one could be it. Cool. And then in this room, I think I'm just going to use the Grange Mudroom kit paneling, because it's a nice deep green, and then it matches all of the built-ins that I've put in the office. And then I believe I could just get a rug, then we can start cluttering. Maybe I'll come back to the rug. Oh, but what if I didn't come back to the rug? What if I do? I'll come back to the rug. Right. My favourite part. Time to make this look like it's lived in. First things first, I am going to select the packs that come with Christmassy things, and we are going to go into the clutter section, and we're going right. We're going to have an umbrella. I do kind of feel like this bit's missing something, so I might put like an accent table. However, I am correct in the fact that there is a Christmassy accent table from Seasons. I know it's technically meant to be a banquet table, but I'm going to use it as a entryway table because I want to. Because I can. So, suck it up, bitches. Gonna put crackers on. Right, that's 6, isn't it? Yeah, so I am definitely going to have to alt place those because that's not lining up where I want it to. But I will show you guys a little trick that I do when I'm trying to line up certain things. But I will just grab some of these decoration-y bits out of here. Oh, these would look super cute hanging over the windows. Yes, oh my god. Oh, that way. And then we could put another one there. Do these ones... these ones like perfectly fit on these windows. See, it's like it's meant to be. Oh, isn't that cute? Imagine just sitting there with the fire going. How cute. How cute. What else can we put on? We could maybe put this garland going round the front door. Or maybe like put it like that. That's cute. That is cute. I'm going to have to shuffle that. To be fair, I do normally size that down. Get the thermostat, obviously, because it's going to be cold in this place. What other wintry clutter have we got? Just a random snowflake. I don't think I want that as a centerpiece. That could be cute somewhere, or maybe on the coffee table, or actually no, there's, yes, the cute little festive candles like that. We can do this down the length of the table, and then right now I'm going to show you my fun little trick of how I can alt place those crackers. I'm going to get myself a lamp, and I'm going to place it while the table's still there and everything's on it, where I'm going to place my Christmas crackers, so that when I pull the table away I know where to place them. And then I put it there, and then I'll put one there, and then I'm going to drag this away, and then I'm left with just the lamps where I want my Christmas crackers to be, and then now I can drag them off and just place them on, and then I can have them exactly where I want them. I don't know like how traditional Christmas crackers are in other countries, but I grew up with these, so that a Christmas table is not complete for me without crackers on it. But I can't even remember. I don't think I did crackers last year, but I ordered most of my Christmas shop in advance, and I've already got the Christmas crackers on it, so we are good to go this year. Right, and then hypothetically I should be able to pop that back in, and then just delete all of the lamps, and there you go. It looks like they are on the place settings now. Oh, I deleted the chair, not the lamp. That's fine. I can just pop that back in easy enough. But now they are exactly where I wanted them, and I didn't have to keep shuffling them around because I just put a lamp where I knew I wanted them to go. So there you are. Little build tip. You do need to have move objects on to do it, and you do need to use your alt placing. But there you are. Now you know how to do it. Okay, let's get some curtains. I think what I'm going to do is use the cats and dogs ones, at least on this section. And then do they have a single panel? They do have a single panel one. There we go. But I think because we've got the red walls, have we got a different, we don't have really a green tartan pattern. That's fine. I'll probably just leave it as it is then. Leave it on the red. Ain't that cute? Maybe we do need to change the wallpaper then. Nah! Like I say, I'm a maximalist. So let's get some wall art. Have we got any wall art from Seasons? We have this thing. Let's see what swatches. I never use this, and now I'm going to, because that is really cute, and takes up the right amount of space. Okay, right. What else do we need? Some clutter on the little entryway table. What have we got? Oh, pop some dirty dishes down next to the sink. Maybe I'll put it on that side, and then we can keep that for cooking. Oh, actually, I've got a great idea. Kitchen clutter kit. I'm just gonna put all of it in here. We're gonna use this item to give us a bit more space, and I think it's quite realistic that people would want to have extra like surface spaces in their house if they need it, especially at Christmas. But specifically, so I could use the Christmas cookie cutter clutter item. That's not the one is that the one I wanted? I don't know. This. There we go. Because I just wanted to clutter it so it looked like they were doing Christmas baking. I'm so proud of myself for that. And then I'll probably, yeah. See, doesn't that now look like they've like had this out to do their Christmas baking on it? We can even put a little timer on the, maybe on this one. Oh, and then if I clutter that corner, and then I can leave that one open. But I just think it looks so cute because it looks like they've been making Christmas cookies ready for Christmas Day or something. Oh, I'm so easy to please. Right, I'm going to use this knife block because I've already got it here. Okay. I'm going to just alt place some of these objects so it looks a bit neater. And I feel like what is... it's not... Because this has already got like clutter in the sink, that's fine, that's cute. But I want one of like the cookbook stands. That's the one I want. It's the Home Chef Hustle one. It's always the Home Chef Hustle one for me. Because I just love how it goes, and it has these swatches that look like a home written recipe. And I think that just ties in really nicely with that little like narrative that they've maybe been doing some Christmas baking. Because I love Christmas baking. Okay, maybe I do think I want a lamp to go somewhere in this section here, because I feel like this is a bit of wasted space, but also it's entirely possible that people would have that sort of wasted space in a house, to be honest, because you don't have stuff in every single spot. Does this... I think I want to use this one, because we're going for it. Let's go. Bam. Let's see if it's got the... That's quite yellow. Oh, that's cute. Doesn't this feel so festive? Doesn't that just look festive to you? I mean, there is a Christmas tree there and some presents and stuff, which is fine. They fit quite nicely in that gap there. Yeah. What can I... maybe, you know what? I could just go back in the kitchen and get that upper cabinet, you know. I think I could. I could get it so it fits in like that. Is that... Ooh, there we go. Yeah. Just make sure that I'm tiling it to the right height. Oh, we'll do it like that. What if we did that? Yeah. That just fills in a bit of the space then. Bedroom and in here. So I want to do a bit of clutter in... Maybe I want a lamp. Cute little candle going on in here. Maybe we can get some like shelves on the books. Shelves on the books? Books on the shelves. Just to fill in a little bit of that there. What else? Probably... if I put a little diary next to the bed, that would be cute. put like the little party games out as if they're gonna like have a little Christmas party maybe. I like the idea of putting a little space heater in the bedroom, because it's like, oh my god, it's so cold in here, because you know, you're in an apartment, it doesn't necessarily always heat the best. Maybe I'll put a little guitar over here. Just some lamps in the bedroom would be a great plan. I think I want to... Do we have any like Christmassy looking ones? See, that's kind of cute. Yeah. And then... Does this come in? It comes in like a red. That could be cute. Oh, and we need some... I'm going to get the same curtains. Oh, where did I go? Where did I go? There we are. Get those same curtains, because they do actually match. And a rug. That's what I wanted in here, isn't it? A rug. Right. What's going to fit? Maybe I want a... Let's see what green rugs we've got. Whoop. Colours. Green. There we go. What have we got? What can I work with? We've got that. Oh, you know what? I think that works really nicely. Yeah. Cool. Just put a few little last minute details in. I'm going to put some like light switches around. Technically that one would probably be underneath where that garland is, so that's fine. Light switch on the outside of the bathroom. Put a light switch in here. Bam. And one in here. A bam! Ooh, we could put some of these little Christmas things up. We could put one here. Cute, cute, cute! We can put... Oh! We can put a wreath on the door. What if we've got... some of the... Yeah, we can put that on the... This is cute. This is cute. What if we put a little phone over here? Don't ask. I don't know. Right, I'm going to put a little... some toothpaste out on the side. Just a little bit of clutter. Like a toothbrush. Like that. Yeah! Cute! Toilet paper holder and a hand towel. Cute little hand towel rail. We could put that up there. Toilet paper on the wall, which doesn't seem to be here. Where is that? Oh, it'll be in wall decorations, won't it? There it is. Silly CJ. There we go. Want some, maybe something to cover the window in here, possibly. Kind of just want to... No, that doesn't... No. Nope, 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 nope. Classic blinds. Might just do that, just because that would be quite realistic in a bathroom. And maybe some more wall decor. Maybe some pictures. What's festive? What is festive? We could pick... That's cute. I like that. It's really tiny, but it's really cute. So it wins. Right. I think last step is to go back through seasons and the holiday free stuff, and maybe we can find some more decor in here. See, like this. It's holiday glow. What else can we get from these packs? We could put a little cute little nutcracker up here. Yeah, why not? This sim is just loves Christmas. Could put some stars above the dining table. Isn't that adorable? Also something that I have done in my house. Oh, we could maybe get some of like the little Christmas maybe they've had some cars come in and they're putting them up on the mantle. That's cute. And then, you know what? I think that might be done. Maybe? Actually, what if we just got some little fairy lights along in this room? I know, I said I was done. I said I was done, but like, I was not. Because, oh, what if we then... See, doesn't it just look cute when there's some fairy lights up? Doesn't it just look 10 times cuter? Okay, now I'm done. So this is, I built this on 18 Culpeper House. So it's one of the apartments in San Myshuno. And look at this festiveness. Wouldn't you want to live here at Christmas? Wouldn't that just, look at that. Look at that. I mean, come on. Look at it. Isn't it cute? Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to watch more, I've got a little mini series going of Stardew Valley as well, so if you want to see that, click on that subscribe button and go ahead to my channel and have a look at my other videos if you like. Thank you so much for building this with me today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and goodbye. Mwah.